Oh, that's right. I remember what I was doing now. I had this girl chilling in Elio City so that way I could, complete this quest. I remember now. And I don't have a Kisk anywhere, I think. Fuck it, I'm dropping a Kisk. I don't care. Hang on, coffee time. There we go. Yes, time remaining 2 hours. Damn it! It's been taken. That defeats the entire purpose of me trying to defeat it. I tried taking that one, but I remember getting one shot by somebody. Well, shit. I was really looking forward to potentially taking this. Dag nabbit. Well, I guess it means I just get to enjoy the wonderful Elios. I don't know. Territory, their atmosphere, McJigger. I don't know what the terminology is for it. I guess I could explore again, but that kind of defeats the purpose. Now, can you still head back to a Kisk even after, you know, if you teleport out and you die, can you actually report back to that Kisk? Or am I kind of shamboozled here? Shamboozled? What the fuck is it? What? Alright. I'm back. Making up new words as I go. Caltrops. So I've been here before, and I've already forgotten if there was actually anything worthwhile over in... if they're actually selling anything worthwhile. Oh, hello, how are you? You're level 45. If you could... Yeah, you could just stay over there. That'd be pretty sweet. But yes, if anybody happens to be watching this on YouTube, at a later date, I apologize, I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't know if it's bad food or what, but something is not sitting well with my physical and spiritual being, so I'm probably going to be a little bit chain smoker-ish. And also, just for the sake of saying it, for anybody watching it on YouTube as well, not that I'm trying to ignore you, Max, I swear. These are probably not going to be coming out on like an every other day basis the way they were before. Because chances are what I'm going to start doing with this is that I'm going to start, after the stream goes down, I'm probably going to start editing them down to some more, shall we say, bite-sized morsels. So it's not basically 2 hours of me. Oh my god. Okay, you're not preemptive. Okay, that's fine. You're not going to murder me? That's cool. Well, what the hell? Why the hell do Elios have a level fucking 40 elite that doesn't murder people while we have a level 38 elite that will just murder the faces of everybody nearby? What the hell is that shit? I'm displeased by that. Greatly. I'm very unhappy by that information. Can be used by level 39 or more. So wait a minute, can I actually... Hold the phone. Begging that pardon here for a second. No, I want... There we go. Can I actually put this in the account warehouse? Can I store this item in the account warehouse? Okay. Okay, that is not what I expected it to be. Okay. But anyway, going back to what I was saying before, anything... Because favoritism, yes, no, it's... I'm not ignoring you, I'm just letting anybody, you know, like the 2 people on the internet that happen to be watching this on YouTube know that it might take longer to get these out because I'll likely be editing these down, so that way it's not 20 minutes of me babbling bullshit and attempting to remain entertaining when there is absolutely nothing happening, and usually failing at that. Soul healer, They're all level 35, or 45. And I remember spending quite a bit of time trying to kill these things. I was rather enjoying it, to be fair. But I do remember spending quite a bit of time attempting to kill them only to be murdered by a high level in about 2 hits. So maybe I'll avoid that. Just this one time. As for my game plan for today... fuck if I know, to be honest. I was going to try and take this and then, you know, quote-unquote hearth back. Well, actually, I guess it's not hearthing. I guess it's actually called returning in Aion, but, you know, hearthing is like the ubiquitous term for it now, so you just kind of have to get used to it. But hell, since I'm here, let me see if I can make it back down to... Do I have self-res? I do. Wait, I can't use it on myself. That doesn't help me any. Well, that's gonna make that decidedly painful. Can I get an alt guard? Not alt guard. The, there's a path to, their level 10 town, isn't there? Oh, this game can be absolutely beautiful. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous looking. It has a really good sense of, you know, vertical scale and things like that. So wait, Elden Fortress. Okay, I'm trying to think, and it's not working. Hiron, Elden. So it's like way the F right here, right? Right? I wish there was something over in this right corner here past Hiron. Oriel, Poeta, Sanctum. And I think it's stupid that for NA players, this thing is actually backwards when it should, the Exalted Path should be at the top, facing south, because apparently Americans are too stupid to understand how maps work. But this, I want to check to see if that's a place I can go. I don't know if it is, but it'd be pretty awesome if it was. Excuse me, map, what? Asmodee. Okay, so if I really wanted to go, it would probably be like way the hell in Elden Fortress up here, if I'm looking at the map correctly. And chances are I would probably get murdered up there too, because it probably has level 45 guards. Maybe it's in Hiron where that Verderon thing is, because I'm trying to think. There isn't a... No, there isn't one to Beluslan, an alt guard. It is Morheim only. So that means there is something to Verderon in this godforsaken shithole of a zone somewhere. And I am determined to find it. Though, you know, if I had just leveled an Ilios character at some point, I probably would be able to find it without risking life and limb just by existing in a particular territory. But that would be easy. Q! 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 QQ indeed. Good sir. QQ indeed. You can't tell, but I can actually do a rather good monkey impression. Not right now, but I can actually do it. I do it quite a bit at work because I'm a freak. Okay, this tea has officially hit lukewarm territory. Oh, that's bitter. Oh. But seriously, where is the damn portal to Verderon? I want to see if it exists. And I want to see if I can survive going through it. I unfortunately do not have the little res stone that actually works on myself because I sold the other ones thinking they were the same. So long and short of it is I'm a dumbass. But you guys probably already knew that. Move, please. There we go. However, it'd be nice to know at least where it is. So if I were ever smart enough to get the little self-res stone bobber thingy, I could actually, you know, do something with it and basically murder my way through. Hi, Mr. Garrison Patrol. I think I found it. Found it! Found the portal to Verderon. And I'm going to... Can I actually survive these, or will they murder me in about 10 seconds flat? I wonder. I wonder, can I survive this, or will they murder me? Oh, they hit real fucking hard. Got it. Okay. Please don't murder me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I survived. I had no right to survive. What? 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 Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. That kind of sucks. But say? Now we know. We've learned for science. You cannot use... you can't use the teleport thingies. Okay. Kisk. There we go. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. Hello, fellow seal... well, not fellow seal player. Hello, good seal player. How are you? I'm assuming that you were saying you were from Seal so that way you could come and gank me. I'm guessing that was probably the reason for that. Personally, I'm not a fan of the whole gankage thing, which basically means I probably can't get to Hyron from that one portal because I'm from a different faction. Sucks, but I can understand why that's a thing that exists. So that way you can't have super high levels going in and ganking newbies. But at the same time, it would be kind of interesting if it were a truly PvP server to be able to get through there and get to a place you would have no other access to. Doing the EB run on the Seal server. Doing EB run. EB. Okay, so pretend I'm a retard. What does EB stand for? Hello, good sir. Greetings. Viewbot hand wave. Eternal Bastion. Ah, okay. Still not 100% certain what that is. I'm just an idiot, that's all. I don't really play this game too terribly much. I play it maybe like once a week. Excuse me, I play it like once a week, once every other week. I never actually made it to level 50 way back in the olden days of yore. I made it to like a level 45 and then I quit for like 6 years. So I'm kind of ye olde and nublet, kind of getting a feel for how, you know, the game is in today's current climate. Is that invisible or is that just because of the draw distance? It's a draw distance thing, I think. Still pretty cool looking anyway. Kind of creepy. It's like the WoW of Korea. It really kind of is. It's much more of a Korean grindfest. But, you know, or excuse me, maybe that's too misrepresentative. It's more like an Asian grindfest. But it's not bad, you know what I mean? It's like super... This is like super casual compared to what it was back in 2009. Like super casual, and I actually kind of like it because I'm casual scum, basically. Which reminds me, I need to make a character named Casual Scum on one of these accounts at some point. 24-man. Oh, it's a big honkin' Alliance raid McJigger thingy. Okay. But I do very much enjoy this game. I just wish I had more time and dedication to play it. Casual scummy, you know, scrubness, activate. I don't know why I'm spending my time just running around gathering things I can't actually use, because it's quite literally impossible for me. It's supposed to be Elios only, which again makes me very sad. I kind of wish there was like a black market dealer or something where you could sell this in Asmodee and get it back or something like that. Just, you could get something for it at all. It'd be pretty nifty. It's good like it is. Old players are pissed and new players are having their hand held. Like having their hand held. Well, I mean... well, I guess there are a lot of new players do like having their hand held. I mean, the old one, you know, I want to say old Aion, you know, it was... The thing that bothered me about old Aion was just... I don't know. It was... Honestly, the thing that bothered me the most about old Aion was straight up that just, I'm not a massive fan of PvP. I don't, you know what I mean? I like PvP, but I just don't like getting rampantly ganked by, like, parties of 6 or 7 people and just effectively getting, pardon the euphemism here, but just completely gang raped by people I have no way of, you know, no way of defending myself from. Yes, that is PvP. PvP happens on a PvP server. But there are days I don't really feel like that, and, you know, one of the nice things about this fast track server is that, you know, if you don't feel like it, you can just avoid it. Now, granted, you can see, well, probably the EXP thing aside, that, you know, standard servers are completely pretty much barren because, you know, why play on them if other people aren't going to? You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I liked Old Aion a lot. It's grindy as fuck, but I liked it. I liked the feeling of being able to get something done and actually getting something out of it. The RNG aspect was kind of bullshit crazy, though. You know, getting like a super max level, like the level, what was it? The max was what, a 10 upgrade, I think, something like that. Trying to get to that, trying to get master crafting was just, I remember hearing horror stories about it. I never got to it, but the amount of just, it's RNG, but then again, you know, some people like it, some people don't, and I can understand why people don't, and I can understand why people do. It plays to the lottery aspect. But I like the fast track server, basically. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. My brain is scattered in about 45 different directions, I'm sorry. And to be honest, I have... Yay, it's back! Yay! I can take the thing now. I'm gonna take the Eric's Garrison. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I'm a dick. Hello, Alpatra. How are you? Oh, I'm definitely going fast track. It's just at the moment I'm in Elios territory and you kind of can't go fast track when you're in opposing factions. Yeah, see, you know, I'm in an opposing factions, like, zone, so I have to go standard server. Though to be fair, the only reason I'm here is because I want to get this thing for a quest that I got, a spy quest. And to be truthful, I'm actually not 100% certain what I'm getting out of this quest is even worth my time, but damn it, I never had a chance to do these spy quests, you know, back in their heyday, because I would get murdered within 5 seconds of showing up. Having said that, damn it, I'm doing it now. Le Forest. Alright, bud. Now you die. Go F yourself, Lephortis. I don't think so, good sir. There we go. Oh hey, I'm, like, near death. That's probably not good. If you could, like, not do that, that'd be pretty awesome. Okay, let me get me some MP back here, because that's always a fun thing to have. So, how many of these guys do I have to kill? I can't remember. I've done this so infrequently since coming back that I don't really remember for certain. God, I love that spell. I'm so glad I got that spell back. What the hell is it called again? Resonance Haze, that's right. Excuse me? Why did you suddenly get, like, 85% of your HP back? I'm quite displeased by that. And you hit real hard! So if you could, like, oh, you're a fucking healer, you scumsucker. Oh, I dislike you intensely. Oh, shit, I'm gonna die. That's not what I wanted to do, but alright. Alrighty, so he's a healer. I don't like healers. Oh, they're dual healers. Oh. Master crafting is okay now. NC Self screwed it though by giving it out N-tier crafts for free. Yeah, I've noticed that crafting is pretty much completely worthless now. It makes me kind of sad. You know, the crafting was a super grind, but I like crafting. I like the idea of it being important in some fashion. Okay, so bursting is a thing that's gotta happen. Got it. Okay. Sorry for being quiet. I'm kind of derpy. Wait, was I looking at my own healing spell and being like, hey, these guys are healing, that's not good. I'm not that stupid, am I, guys? I mean, I am. I know that, but I'm not really that stupid, am I? Did I misrepresent what I was looking at? I think I might have misrepresented what I was looking at. Oh, me. Captain spawns at tents. Just kill the captain, spawns at tents. Still worth it as a profit. Unfortunately, I see no tents. There are no tents. Or, not tents. There are no captains at the tents. So I think I may have to wait for them to show up. Don't you have to kill a certain amount of the protectors before said captain shows up? Or am I misrepresenting, defying the purpose of such things? Well, since I'm here, let me go ahead and pick these weeds that I can't possibly take with me because apparently they have, like, fucking radiation or something. Still worth it as a profession? Don't think so. Could have. Yeah, I hear alchemy is like the only profession. Alchemy and cooking are the only professions that are really worth it. Which, to be fair, you know, they tend to be the only professions that are ever really worth it. And, what am I trying to say? You know, in most MMOs, especially most mature MMOs, it seems like alchemy are the only professions that are ever, like, 100% worth it. Not because they're necessarily great, but, you know, everybody needs potions. You know, everybody needs spells and stuff like that. Spells? Everybody needs, you know, to heal and get their MP back, so those will always have a useful purpose for them. Consumables, that is to say. I'm sorry, my brain is a thing that just doesn't work right now, as mentioned earlier. Not feeling so great, under the weather. Oh god, coffee times, why? Excuse me. Sorry. Ow. I mean, the same can be said in a lot of cases for, like, WoW, where, I mean, technically you can have use for all of the professions, so I can give him credit for having, you know, consumables for every profession that can actually still have some kind of relevance in the world. But for the most part, for actual gear and all that kind of stuff, like, let's face it, not really many people use it. Maybe WoW is a poor... What am I trying to say? What? Where's the freaking exit? There it is. That was a weird visual. Maybe WoW is a poor example, I don't know. I'm murdering these things. I know I don't need to kill them, as you mentioned, but I'm going to anyway, because knowing my luck, these guys are going to try to, they're going to link with said captain dude, and I'm really not in the mood for that. Oh, they made it so it actually stunned or fallen enemy. Ooh, it works on stuns now. That's fucking amazing. That pleases me greatly. Leaping Flash. Murder set faces, because those are fun. But as I was saying before I got distracted, because ADD, and potentially cold medicine, is that, you know, a lot of mature MMOs don't really have really useful crafting professions after a certain point if they've actually tried to keep the crafting profession, you know, on an even keel. Now, like, Final Fantasy, well, even Final Fantasy 11 doesn't have as much, but to be fair, I also never got to level 99. I think the highest I've gotten is level 60-something. And to be fair, I still have an active sub to it. I haven't played it in, Jesus, almost a year now. More than for shiggles than anything, but a lot of mature MMOs don't have that. You know, crafting kind of loses its luster after a certain point unless you make the world so barren that you have no way of catching up without leveling a crafting profession. You know, it seems to be... Maybe that's just an issue with crafting in general. It either is, like, you know, either completely useless or it is absolutely 100% required. Like, there's never really any in-between because the amount of time it takes to actually level up a crafting profession, it's almost like leveling up another character within a character. You know, it's like, you know, progressionception. So for the amount of time it takes to level the stuff up, it either has to be worth its while or, well, it's not. So it's either worth doing or it isn't. And if it's worth doing, then it's basically mandatory because it's, you know, I mean, you know, old school Final Fantasy XI crafting was the only way to make money. I mean, you could farm for stuff. You could farm for crystals and, shit, what the hell is the thing called? You know, you could farm for certain rare drops and things like that that are worth good money, but that shit was camped like crazy. And good luck finding it. You know, good luck not only getting the kill, but getting the kill before, you know, your Japanese counterparts with consistently better MS. Well, anyway, long story short, like, crafting was pretty much the only reliable way to make money, and it was a bitch and a half to do. Excuse me, could you not murder me? I'd appreciate that. I'd be okay with that, if that's okay with you. Thank you. Kindly go die in a fire. But I think I'm making the same point over and over again because cold medicine, But yeah, like, I enjoy crafting. I like it. It can be kind of bullshit sometimes, but I like it. I like being able to make stuff, and I like being able to make money. Like, games that don't really have much of an in-game economy, you know, where resources are not a thing that have to be managed. Okay, do I have to just let everything spawn? Or am I misunderstanding something? Am I screwing myself over by killing these guys as they come up? Does the entire kit and caboodle have to spawn? Like, all the protectors have to spawn at once before this dude shows up? I'm confused. Excuse me, Mr. You know what? I'm getting the feeling that this guy is not going to spawn. Well, I'm assuming he's going to spawn, but maybe everything has to spawn first. It's good while leveling because Aion hands you everything you need up to level 65. Yeah, I've kind of noticed that little tidbit. Like I said, you know, the Aion of today is significantly different than the Aion of 2009. Because the Aion of 2009, if you had greens, you were like, okay. You know, and trying to get the, that level 30 class blue set was, you know, that was like the twink du jour. And more than that, that took, you know, leveling 5 characters to level 30 of the same class and then passing them along to the one guy you wanted to be a twink. So, I mean, that was, you know... Sad thing is, when I didn't realize how much of the game had changed... Excuse me, what? I didn't realize how much of the game had changed in the last 6 years when I started playing it again. So I was looking forward to the idea of, okay, I'm going to get all my, you know, level a bunch of chanters so that way I can go ahead and get, you know, my level 30 twink gear, or what is it, Divinian set, or Devonian set, or something like that, and that way I can go ahead and, you know, I can be really powerful, and then I was just kind of like, oh, I have a gold at level 19. Okay, never mind. Never mind. F that. But seriously, Captain Picard of the USS Enterprise, could you, like, fucking spawn? Por favor? So I could defeat it, get my Asmo questy goodiness back, and that way I can kind of move on with my life. Really? I never actually looked at what I'm going to be getting for that award. 232,000 EXP. That is less than 1% of what I actually need to make 35. Why am I doing this? No. Oh no, please trust me. NCSoft knew exactly what they did for PvP, and they do it every damn patch. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate. Because, I mean, to be fair, I'm saying this a little bit tongue-in-cheek because this is NCSoft we're talking about, and they have a spectacular... Excuse me? No? Thank you? Oh, it's the freaking gun. They do have a spectacular ability for pissing people off. They've been doing that one since Aion freaking came out. It's one of the reasons I stopped playing for like 6 years. But I'm not going to get into that argument again. Or that little story time again. Like, one of the classes is absolutely insane and the rest are okay. Yeah. And the flavor of the month cheese wheel continues, am I right? I mean, that happened... So that happened in Aion in 2009. Like, Assassins... Well, maybe not Assassins. What the hell was it? Was it Rangers? Shit, what class was it? I think it was Rangers when I first started, when the game first came out, were like the OP class du jour because they could kite things forever and you could just never catch one. You know what I mean? You couldn't freaking catch one no matter what you did. Sorcerers were pretty OP, I remember. Spirit Masters were, and to my understanding, still are OP because they have that weird sleep spell that people consider like a super cheap tactic. I remember Chanters being really OP until like level 25 or so, and then they were complete garbage until their mid-40s when they got Soul Strike. And then, which bear in mind wasn't like, I think that was actually a stigma, or like it was something you didn't just automatically get. You had to pay, from my understanding, at least from my admittedly perhaps jarbled perspective, you had to pay a rather exorbitant amount of money to get the spell. But apparently it somehow made Chanters like really OP again, because I think it was like some sort of ranged attack, slow, some fucking whatever, I don't even know. I think I may even have it now. But who knows if it's actually the same ability or not. Soul Strike. I don't freaking know. I don't think I have it yet, but I just remember that being a spell that suddenly made Chanters like ridiculously powerful and OP or some shit. I don't really remember. Seriously, Captain, dude, can you, like, fucking show up, please? It's been like 20 minutes. Is it normal that these things take so long to spawn? Am I retarded here or what? Because this is getting kind of old, like, real quick. And if you guys would be so kind as to, like, fucking spawn. Do the hourly or every day? They spawn hourly? Fucking Jesus, what time is it? Oh my fucking god, I have like... So I have like 15 minutes to wait before this dude shows up? Really now? That's the thing I'm gonna have to do? Wait 15 minutes and murder these things until it shows up? Well, F that noise. Hang on a sec. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and do something else for the next 15 minutes because F that noise. Guess what, bitches? I'm back from the Aether. Don't ask me where I went. It was someplace special. And you were not invited, good sirs. Oh, I can just check the time down here. I'm dumb. That's fine. I'm a dumb face. Alrighty. Okay, now we know. Knowing is half the battle. Well, since I'm here, I may as well just murder these guys with, you know, wanton, reckless abandon. So, for fucking real, like... You're starting to irritate me here, game. Like, genuinely and truly here, you're starting to bug the shit out of me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the free EXP, but you're starting to piss me off now. God damn, that spell hits hard. I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love me a good grind, but... Okay, you're pissing me off now. Okay, Google... Occupation... Commander Aion spawn time. Or it can wait up to 2 hours. What? Yeah, the capture cameras will wait up to 2 hours. Elite NPC named Commander, no idea about the respawn times. Kill a commander at the guard post. As far as no commander. 15 minutes till 2 hours after the event. Oh, fuck that. I am not waiting 2 hours, dude. Game, you are out of your fucking mind if you think I'm waiting 2 hours. Man, look, I know this game plays to the, like, you know, my inner gambler and all that kind of stuff, but you were out of your fucking mind, game. I'm completing this quest. One way or another, so help me God, I'm completing this damn quest. But apparently not right now, because I'm not waiting 2 hours. It ain't happening. God damn it. Now since somebody is followed specifically because I play Aion, I kind of feel a little, maybe not indebted, but maybe I'll give Aion another shot. Not that I'm quitting or anything, it's just, I want to see if that asshole commander has spawned yet. And I don't want to delete, I don't want to, like, not do the quest, damn it. I'm not a fan of that. Dagnabbit. Is the captain up? Yes! He's up! F you! Yay! Thank you, Infectious Impact, for guilting me into playing Aion again because I may have missed this guy otherwise. Yay! How long have I played Aion? Like on and off for probably about 4 or 5 months or so. I did play it way back in, you know, when the game first came out in like 2009. And when it was in a very, very different game, let's just put it that way. It was a very, very different game than it is now. Why? What? Excuse me. Lag. Oh, that's right. I didn't change the button scheme. That's right. If anybody's wondering, I actually have I have a button, or a program called, it's like X button mouse control or something weird like that, where it'll actually remap a lot of your mouse buttons to certain keys or programs or functions or whatever. So, in this instance, because I've gotten so used to being able to use the mouse wheel to cast skills in WoW, I actually have it bound to the left and right brackets for up and down, respectively, so that way I can actually, like, do stuff. Wow, this chick is, like, so not worth the time, really? That was it? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you, like, that's it? I spent that much time? For something I killed in like 5 seconds flat? Are you kidding me? Oh, that is not remotely worth it. That was not remotely worth it. Why did I do that to myself? Me. Why you dumb me? Explain this to me, but hey, cool, I got like 400 fucking kina from all the stuff that I picked up. Ooh, F and raw. That was not worth it at all. Not even close. I'm so glad I spent that much time on that.